Hey Joaquin, Eric, how you guys doing? It's John and Nick over at My City Guide. Today's June 13th. Just want to give you an update on our 10-day free trial we put together for you guys. We started back on May 30th. We think it went pretty well, and I want to show you some of the results. What we've done is we put together a list of professional networks that we work with. We work with DDS and oral surgeons, accountants and attorneys, interior designers, painters, city governments, entertainers, politicians. You get the drift. Basically, what we do is we can put links on that are going to be like yours. For example, when I first met you, you were talking about how important it was for you guys to get the gold from dentists and things like that, and your research with dentists for autism is absolutely phenomenal. So that was amazing. We really wanted to enlighten that. So we put you on some networks, some of our best dentists in Denver, our top Denver Dentist LLC, but also we have sites in Sacramento, Miami, Dallas, Chicago, all throughout the country that we're putting you guys on literally as we speak. Some of the most important things about search engine optimization, I'm not going to bore you guys too much on this. You take a look at it yourself. It says 92.5% don't go beyond the third page. Yeah, right. Most of that, they don't go past the bottom of the first page, or even barely get to the second page. And Joaquin, that's what you had mentioned on too. Nobody goes to the second page. Another little tidbit, and this is from Google Analytics themselves. Basically, what they've come up with is they said that on the pay-per-click section on the top and then on the side paid ads, those are only hit less than 10% of the time. I mean, that's amazing. When you're looking at how much money is being spent on those, you're looking at payday loan companies that are spending $300,000, $400,000 a month on pay-per-clicks. Find, buy, gold and silver companies like this one right here, like you guys, spending 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, up to $150,000, $200,000 per month on pay-per-clicks, and according to Google themselves, they're only being hit 10% of the time. All this, you need to be found. You need to be found organically. You need to be found where everybody's looking in every different way. If someone's going out shopping looking for a dentist, if they're looking for tires, if they're going out trying to find the best deals at their local grocery market, you want to be able to have your links pull up organically, not just by your name. So that being said, what we've done is we put together a couple of objectives for you guys. First one is we needed to go into Alexa, and it's a great website. National website. Everybody can look on it. You can check it out. It's free, and it just evaluates websites. Like it says, it'll rank websites from 0 to 22 million. After that, you're not relevant for global rankings. So they not only do that, they perform your speed. They tell you what kind of key terms you're looking for. More importantly for us, this allows us to go in there and look and see what kind of key terms the competition's using in this industry to find out what's relevant, what's not. So we did that. We performed a couple evaluations on the gold, silver buyer and also the denverbuyer.com site. And we'll get into those results in a second. Secondly, what we wanted to do is organically increase your Google page 1 with Bing and Yahoo as well, without, and I mean without, the costly use of pay-per-clicks, or which you don't see on the screen here, is social media. We don't use Facebook. We don't use social media. We think that that's just not the way to go. Okay, here's a great example. Today, this screenshot right here shows that this was done on 5/30/13. Joaquin, when we talked to you guys originally, you had a global rank of 14,086,000, as you can see. Zero, not popular enough. What zero rank means, if anybody goes on and checks out their sites who's going to be watching this video, if you have a 0 US rank, that means Alexa doesn't have enough data to even come up and give you a rank. So you have to be under somewhat 600, 700,000 popularity in the US to get a rank like that. So here was your rank beforehand. This was after 10 short days. On 6/10, you guys have 3.5 million rank, a US rank, which means now you're relevant, of 316,000. What's great about this, if you guys are at your computer right now, check it out, Google it, of course you are. Hit it, look at your terms. You're at under 3 million right now. It's around 2.7 million from June 13th, and a 200 and I think 50 or 45,000 US rank, which means it's gaining popularity by the second. And that'll keep changing and changing and changing. This again is evidence of not only our report card and our progress and our ability and outreach and what we can accomplish in a very short time. What that equates to? It equates to a 420%, which this already, just from 3 days old when I put this first together originally, is outdated. It's around a 500 and some odd percent global increase with a US increase to follow. It's just amazing. All this means is the more popularity, the more increase you find, you're going to be more relevant to Google, Bing, and Yahoo, Spiderbots, and search engines when they're looking for you, when they're searching organic key terms. They go to sites that are active, that are instant media style. They go to them because they know that they're trustworthy, they're relevant, and they have quick information. Quick information means fast websites. Part of, again, the Alexa ranking will go ahead and check your website, checks it for speed, checks it for outdates, everything, you name it. So what we have done, as you can see, we already increased it on the Alexa rankings. This shows you what we've done on Google, and I'll get into that in a second. We, in a short time, put you on over 200 organic key terms and phrases that were not only germane to you guys, to gold and silver, but to the professional networks like we're talking about. So if someone's looking for teeth cleaning in Oklahoma, things of that nature, this is the kind of organic networking we're talking about that we're going to put you guys on other sites to sponsor them. You'll see that in a minute when you start clicking on some of those links. Google, Bing, Yahoo key term examples. These are great terms. If you hit number one trusted gold buyers, as you see right there in Houston, the ×3 is indicating that's how many page one clickable links we have on there, which is basically a website right to it. So trusted gold and silver buyers Denver, 6 additional links to your links. This is a great link because it shows you 3 videos and 3 organic links. One of them might be from a jeweler site that we have that pulls up and has you guys on it as a sponsor. Same thing with the gold buyers and Nationwide. Again, this is something that we can add any city, take any city out, micro or macro, as fine-tuned as you guys would like. One thing, the reason why the previous screen was relevant in our eyes when it's that you saw a term that pulled up 6 particular organic page one links. And when I mean links, I'm talking about the free links in the page one on Google. Most 18 to 35-year-olds don't even have a favorite TV show or TV station anymore. They don't go to HBO like I did when I was younger. I'm in my 40s. That was the deal. You go to ESPN, HBO, whatever. Not anymore. Everyone's going to YouTube. What's great about YouTube is it's in your phone. Take a look at your phone. Pull your smartphone out right now. You see a YouTube app in there already. So that means it's history. Once someone logs it, you can decide if you want to keep it on history or not. So once it's in there, it's in. Your ad and commercial is in there constantly. It's where you want to be. Boom, YouTube commercials. You hit it up. It's the only way to go. I mean, if you're not using YouTubes on a daily, hourly, secondly basis, updating them, you're missing out. YouTube commercials, what we do for clients is not only do we put a new company YouTube channel, which most people already have one, I understand that, but they don't maintain it. And that's what you have to do. You got to maintain your stuff. If you don't maintain it, don't even put it up. It looks bad. You need, 1 to 30 different YouTube channels put out a month, depending on the type of business. And with gold, silver buyers, this is a business you need 5, 6, 7, 8 videos a week put out. And as you can see, our videos get to page 1. You don't want to put a video out where someone's not going to be able to find it. Another great thing that you guys have to do, and we did this for your store in Aurora, and Joaquin and Eric will tell you about it, is improve with customer retention QR codes. Take a look. Guess who does it? All the time. McDonald's, Sony, everybody's doing it. It's on Heinz Ketchup. We've been using these for over 3 years in our business. And the great thing about QR codes, one again, if you got one, scan it, pull it out. If you don't, go to the Mobi or just Google tag, app, anything, it'll pull up. Or just look in your Play Store in your smartphone and it's there. It's already there. Google QR code or pull QR code up. There's hundreds of them. The best thing about QR codes is we can change them. When you scan this, one of these could be a QR code to your map, a website address, or just simply your salesperson's contact information. They can change. We can it can be a daily special QR app. The great thing about that, again, guess what? It's history. It's in your phone. Once someone locks you in, which means every client you have walking into your store better sign up for a QR code while you're doing it. You better delay them a second. I used to run nightclubs, bars, restaurants. You get their email, you get their address, you get their phone numbers. We did a text campaign that was phenomenal in Ann Arbor, Michigan, that just blew out the entire city, and it was amazing. This was back in 2007. So QR codes, they're based in their phone, their history, they can pull it up. So that means if they know you and they've scanned your QR code and it's in there, when they're looking for you next time, they go to their app in their phone, pull up the history. Oh, there's his number. There's Joaquim's number. There's Eric's number. There's Kelly's number. There's the address without going on, guess what? Going online to Google. Even though we have domination, we have 6 out of 10 links on page 1, there's still a 40% chance they're going to click on somebody else. QR codes don't even give them a chance to go online, guys. It's in your phone. Use it daily. What we put together, this is what we do. Since we have packages that really get into domination, I keep saying that, I'll get into it in a second. Domination means just taking over a page and having 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 page 1 links, all organically and looking different so that a client or a customer going to it has the feeling of varied sites instead of one spam site or something to that effect. 2-week trial, $2,500, basically gets you in different cities. We've already done this for you guys basically, and I'll send over a key list, or it's probably on the back side of this already, sent out email on these cities right here covered, and more. Chicago, New York's inside, and we have about 40 more that were added we just didn't put for this trial. So, which means the 200 terms, so people are Googling trusted gold buyers in Denver, best gold buyers nationwide, things like that. Our links pull up, which has your information, Gold and Silver Buyers LLC, as a sponsor. Business packages, we want to get into this real quick. What we're offering for you guys, and I'm telling you, is we'll give you the domination package. And you see a couple asterisks by that, and let me go over that real quick. Domination gives exclusivity, which means we will not market or PR or sell a link to another person in the industry. And why that's relevant: if you can control a basic organic term like this, like find gold and silver buyers Denver, nationwide, Los Angeles, and there includes 3 to 5 links, how do you do that? Do you just give a particular client 2 links out of the 5? Do you give them 3? That's what domination does. We ensure you, no matter how many links, if we have all 10, all of them will be relevant and have you as a sponsor. If not, what the other packages offer is you can have 1 or 2 links, and then several other ones will have maybe 1 or 2 links as well, or 1 link on there as a competition. Our system and our program works that thorough that we believe we can control 4 to 5 links in every market down what we concentrate on. But with the domination package, it's included. Exclusivity is included in the package, which means we will not market for another company on any term we get up. The double asterisks in the back, you'll see that domination, basically we have worked for other clients. We started domination package in 2012 for the presidential election race. If you've seen an ad on healthcare reform or any gun control, anything to that way, good or bad in your opinion, or on either side of it, chances are we put the ad there. That's the thing that domination was designed for politics to be able to take over and eliminate and dominate. But that being said, we would like to offer your company, that sounds great, your company, the silver package pricing with domination terms. And we've already put together 200 plus terms for you guys that's in action right now on domination terms. And we can go over that afterwards. Basically, contract notes 6, 12, and 24 months. And that's what we basically the exclusivity thing, we really pride ourselves on that. We don't see anybody else offering that. You cannot go to the Denver Post or the New York Times and say, I want to be the only advertiser, no matter how much money you give them. One-time setup fee, invoices due first of the month, direct deposit. Pretty basic stuff. We can knock all that stuff out in negotiations. So that's referring to the domination package. Basically, you're talking about just complete destroying, eliminating any competition, and it's not in a vindictive way. It's just simply taking their voice and their ideas and their page 1 existence off page 1, putting them onto page 2. So if you're on page 2, how are they heard? How are they seen? The more you own on page 1, the better off you are. Contact, you already have the contact information. What I want to do is I want to show you something here real quick that goes over and discusses, or not discusses, I'm sorry, shows you a couple different domination packages. This term right here, Gold and Silver Buyers Denver, I'll just refresh it so you know it's on. Oh, computer's taking a moment. Bear with me. Bear with me. What's the date today? Today is Thursday, June 13th. This is domination.